Hello, today I'm going to be discussing the stages of change and how I can implement it into my own life. So, the problem behavior that I wish to address and change is my problem with quitting vaping. So, the stage that I'm currently in, I feel like I'm in between two, if possible, is being in between the contemplation stage and the preparation stage. So some of the change processes that I can use to address my problem behavior include consciousness raising, emotional arousal, self-reevaluation, and environmental reevaluation under the contemplation umbrella. And for the preparation, the change processes I could enact are social liberation, commitment, and environmental control. So some ways that I could do this is the decisional balance worksheet really helped. That's one thing, is like weighing the pros and cons. And consciousness raising, just kind of realizing, what does this do for me? Why do I really want to change? Emotional arousal is acknowledging some of the emotions it brings to me. So like, for example, I deal with anxiety, and I feel like whenever I'm anxious or worried or stressed out, that's a crutch that I go to. But I've learned that vaping can actually increase anxiety, so I think it's kind of a vicious cycle. Like, I feel like I'm relieving my anxiety, but I'm actually increasing it in that way. So for my decisional balance worksheet, I identified some of the pros about vaping is it relaxes me when I'm anxious or stressed. It's a social thing for me, and it relieves boredom, and it gives me a break for whatever I'm doing, whether it be work, schoolwork, homework. The bad things are the health risks. It's expensive, it tastes gross, makes my mouth dry, and it suppresses my appetite too much to a point where I feel like I'm not healthfully eating necessarily. And then for the part 2, the new behavior change, the good things about change are to lower the health risks, saving money, having a sense of pride in myself that I was able to accomplish a goal, and freeing myself from the clutches of being addicted to that thing. The cons about change would be, I feel like there's nothing to lean on for my anxiety that's that easily accessible and quick. A fear of failure and seeing other people partake, coworkers, friends, and not being able to, or feeling tempted by seeing other people do it. And in the end, I realized that my considerations against change points were 23, and my consideration for change points were 29. So I definitely have a lot more going for the change aspect, which is good. And then overall, what did I learn from this assignment? I learned that I'm feeling more ready than I thought I did, because I've quit before for, I think I made it to 5 months, and it felt really good. And it was me seeing a lot of people around me doing it that I feel like tempted me to want to do it again. But I have to realize that I'm an adult, I'm my own person, and I should be able to control that temptation despite what people around me are doing. So I learned that I have more power over myself and my mindset than I thought I did. So I've done this before, so I've made it partway through the cycle. I made it to the maintenance stage for 5 months and relapsed, but I know that it's not a linear model of change, and that I can hop right back on the cycle and just continue to work towards that maintenance stage. Thank you.